Are you recording? Yes, okay. Hello everybody. This is my first video. So the exercises I'm going to be going over are the ones that we did yesterday, Saturday, January something, I think 2021. First thing you want to do is sit in a comfortable position, whatever feels comfortable for you. Legs out, legs crossed, whatever, and just take a few seconds to relax. We didn't do this in class, but you should. So back is straight, head is on right, and then just breathe in and exhale. Breathe in again and exhale. And then a third time. Everything happens in threes. And exhale. So the muscles we're going to be working on today are going to be the lower back, the hips, and the legs. Okay, they all work together to create lots of havoc sometimes when you have pain or tightness or whatever. So we're going to do a series of exercises, make it a routine, and then do that routine 3 times. So the first exercise, I'm going to start with my left leg. Just straighten your left leg. Put your right foot, keep your right knee bent, put your right foot anywhere where you can get it. If you can get it on the inside of your knee, that's great. If it's more comfortable to have it down lower around your calf, that's fine too. What you're going to be doing is stretching the muscles behind your legs, your left leg, but opening up your hip at the same time. So you want to make sure that you're not tilted in any way. You want to be nice and straight. You want to keep your knee as flat as you can get it. Don't let it rise up. So the objective is to keep the knee flat while you can touch your toe. Let me show you from this direction. See? But if your knee has to go up in order for you to get to your toe, the more important thing is keep that knee flat. So come down and touch your leg as far as you can get it. If this is it, then that's where your starting point is. Keeping your hands down does 2 things. It stretches your back a little bit more than having it up like this. And then it also gives you kind of a touch point for where you are so that you can see if you're progressing or not each time you do it. Okay? So, I'm going to come back and face you and just come down and grab whatever you can, keeping that knee nice and flat, keeping this leg nice and relaxed, and just hold it for about 20 seconds. And I'm not really going to count, I'm just doing 20 seconds the way I feel 20 seconds should be. And it goes a lot faster as I talk. Okay, so once you do that, then you come straight up, straighten that back again. Take your left leg, bring it behind your right leg. Now again, this is a comfort level for you. If you need to have your legs further apart where your ankles are there and it's more comfortable, that's fine. I tend to bring mine a little bit closer in. Start with your back nice and straight and then hinge at the hips. Don't round the back. Hinge at the hips. Keep your back straight as you go down. And reach out as far as you can to the floor. So here, there's a multitude of places where you can feel the stretch happening. It's going to be your lower back. It could be in your glute area, your rear, along the sides of your hips, and then in through your legs too. It's a great stretch. Hits a lot of different muscles. So hold that for 20 seconds. And then walk your way back up again. And then keep your left leg bent, straighten your right knee, and then do the same thing on this side. Bring that left foot to either your knee or the inside of your calf, but don't put your leg on top of it. Keep it just right next to it. Straighten your back, and then again, reach down for your toes. Keeping that knee nice and flat, so if you can't get to the toes, get as far as you can. And if you're using like a leg strap, then just kind of walk your hands down as far as you can go. Hold that. And then after 20 seconds, come back up. Cross that leg behind your left leg. So now your right leg is behind your left leg. Back is straight, shoulders are back and down. Breathe in. And on your exhale, go forward as far as you can. And again, hold that for 20 seconds. The high-pitched noise you hear in the background is Brady as he's starting to sing and add music to the video. And then walk back up, shoulders back. Take your left hand, bring it right behind your left buttock and place it on the floor like this. Take your right hand, put it over top of your left knee, so you're not on your knee, you're above your knee. And then you're going to face forward and then slowly turn from the waist up to the left side. Hold that for 20 seconds. And then come back. And now I'm going to face you. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to take your right hand, bring it down to the floor behind your right buttock. Take your left hand, put that over top of your right knee. And then same thing, you're going to turn to the right side. And you're turning your head too, but don't try to strain your neck. Make sure you're taking good care of your neck while you're doing this one. Hold it for 20 seconds. Key thing to do as you're doing these exercises too is focus on relaxing. Too often we try to stiffen up while we're doing these, and that just fights what you're trying to accomplish. Okay, then come back to center. And you're going to keep your legs sort of in the same position, but you're going to separate and bring the soles of your feet together. Hold on to your ankles like I'm doing, and see how my knees are popping up? Ultimately, you want to get them down further. But we're going to work on these muscles in through here, the insides of your thighs. So you're going to start with your back straight again, holding onto your ankles, and then reach down for your toes, and then just kind of pull, use your hands on your toes to pull your body forward a bit, just to get a good pull on those muscles on the inside. And then after 20 seconds, come back up, straighten your legs, and then straighten your back. And then you're going to reach forward and try to touch your toes with both legs straight. Now, this could be more difficult, and I meant to mention earlier, when you were doing one leg versus the other leg, you might find that one leg is stiffer, or even one whole side is stiffer when you do this. And that's natural, don't worry about that. I just lost lighting. It's the timer. And then sit back up again. Okay? So you do that round 3 times. So from this position, what you would do is keep your left leg straight, bend your right leg, keep your back straight, reach forward, and see if you can go any farther this time, because you've already stretched out everything through that whole routine that will enable you to get even farther. And maybe if you touch your toes, then you can pull your foot back as you do that. Hold it for 20 seconds. And then come back up. Left leg goes behind the right leg, back straight, hinge forward, reach as far as you can get. Hold that, 20 seconds. And each time you do these exercises, you might find a whole new area that feels tight. And that's okay too, because what you're doing each time is going after the tightest part. So if you stretched out a part that was tighter before, then that's going to loosen up and enable you to get a little bit deeper. Okay, now you're going to take your right leg, straighten that, bring your other foot right next to it, your other foot being your left foot, back nice and straight, and then reach forward and try to touch as far as you can go. When you did this the first time, I told you to mark on your leg kind of how far you could go. Just see if you've gone any farther this time. By the time we get to the third, you should go pretty significantly farther, and each time you do this, you'll find that you're getting even more and more lengthened. Okay, and then sit up, take your right leg, bring it behind your left leg, back nice and straight, hinge forward, reach out. Hold it for 20 seconds. Come back up again. Left hand behind your left buttock on the floor. Right hand above your right knee. Turn to the left. And that was right hand above your left knee. Sorry. I'm being disrupted by Brady. Hold it for 20 seconds. And then release. Right hand behind your right buttock. Left hand over your right knee. Turn to the right. It'll be interesting to see if I can get through all three of these without him exploding. Soles of your feet together. Hands on your ankles, back nice and straight. Hinge forward at the hips again. Reach for your toes. Try to push those knees down a little bit as you lean forward. Such a great stretch. And then once more, both legs straight. Nice and straight, nice and flat. Shake them out, loosen them up, and then reach forward and touch your toes. Hold for 20 seconds. And then last time. Keep your left leg straight, bend your right knee, foot. You might find too, as you're doing this each successive time, you might get farther and farther back. But don't go above your knee. Don't try to get like all the way up here. Although I guess you could. Yeah, you can do that if you want. But it might be too much strain on your knee if you have bad knees. Hold it for 20 seconds. And then come up. Left leg comes behind the right leg. Back nice and straight. Hinge forward. Reach out. Hold that. 20 seconds. Come back up. Straighten your right leg. Again, keep that knee nice and flat. Back straight. Hinge forward at the hip. Grab onto whatever you can. Just make sure it's yours. Keep holding on for 20 seconds. And then after 20 seconds, take that right leg, bring it behind your left. And again, this is a good one to really see if you have any progress. Like right now, I can almost get my elbows to the floor. The first time I did it today, I couldn't have gotten that far. Hold it for 20 seconds. Good. Come up. Left hand behind your left buttock. Right hand over your right knee. Turn to the left. Did it again. Right hand over your left knee. Turn to the left. Hold it. And try not to pull up on your knee as you're doing it either. You just want to kind of rest it there. Come back to the center. Take your right hand, put it behind your right buttock. Left hand over your left knee. Right knee. And then turn to the right. Good. Soles of your feet together. Ankles first. Back nice and straight. And then hinge at the hips to get to your toes. Go forward and just try to push your knees down. I didn't emphasize pushing your knees down the first time we did this just because I wanted you to get the stretch going. But after that, each time, then you can try to just get your knees down a little bit more. And then finally, straighten those legs. Shake them out. Sit up straight. Hinge forward at the hips. And reach for the toes. And by now you should move further, even if it's just a little bit is progress. And each day that you do this, you'll go even farther. And then 20 minutes is over. You can sit up again in comfortable position. Back nice and straight. If you want to close your eyes, you can. Just give yourself like 1 or 2 seconds just to let everything settle in. Take a deep breath. Bring your shoulders up to your ears, and then on your exhale, bring them back and down And just relax. Breathe while you're relaxing. And then when you're ready, finish. Thank you, everybody. Tune in next week for another video, another great video. And thank you, Brady, for being such a good pup. Now I'm walking over. Here, look, maybe I can turn around so you can see just what a good dog he's been. Oh, he's so dark. Okay. Thank you, everybody.